very iconic culture and tradition in lion dance. Right? So that's the beauty of it in terms of we exist not because of the original foundation of lion dance being martial arts. Half family lion dance is not half family martial arts. If you are in this for martial arts, it would be a whole different platform that you can go pursue. But yet, it is very much grounded in martial arts. And martial arts is nothing but different forms of exercises that each and every one of you are very capable of. And I think it's that kind of athletic, energetic, and nimbleness that enable all of you, despite the irregularity of our training, so to speak, that each and every time we come together, we hang loose, we know what they're going to do, and we have fun at it. And that's the mode that I would like to have you guys put your arms around. It may not make sense at this moment, but as you think through it and as you continue to keep at it, particularly when Bihar put together the retreat, my plan is to talk a little bit more about what lion dance truly means. It's not just two guys coming together with some loud percussion and the two guys trying to be totally all synced up. Because life is not a total synergistic movement. Life is very convoluted up and down. So the more that you stay loose, but have the consistency of the synergy and synchronicity, the more you are able to flex the different situations. Does that make sense? Yeah. So, having said all those, and I don't mean to be soapboxy, I don't get to do this too often, but because of the fact that this is one of those days that Bihar has the intention to put a concerted effort of us coming together, it would be remiss of me to not put some words to it, to give you some food for thought while you come together to expect to just work your bodies. Right? Because the mental is as important as the physical. So what you know in terms of what I share with you, and I could go on and on and on this, but if Connie is here, she would probably ask me to shut up at this point because I tend to talk too much. But I talk so much, and perhaps seemingly even go off on the tangent, is because I am passionate about life. Right? There's no what we can talk about it. But being where I am today too, the reality is I cannot do what you do. Because you guys are essentially still spring chickens. We are old hacks. We have to preserve what we have left, right? But I'm also very mindful all the time when I see you guys do those fake movements. It pops my heart. Because I worry about you. So she worries about you, right? Because it's not fun if you come out of that having something broken. In the first place, that's not our mission. But it is those big moves that gives people the But I am a believer that the can even be more if you have the wherewithal to know what little things to add to it. Because little things matter. Right? But little things is also a complex situation distilled down to simplicity. And that process demands your patience, demands your mindfulness, and demands your practice. I can show you one, but it takes you many more times to get it to where perhaps when I show you. Because the long and the short of it is I've been doing this 40-something years. Right? You've been doing this a quarter of it. Right? It's long, but it's not as long as where I've been doing it. I may have lost a lot of the sharpness because of the lack of practice, but I still believe that I have it in here. Because that's kind of my second nature. I was grilling to it. Right? You know how the effect of grilling, right? Grill and drill. That's how it is. And when you've gone through that grill and drill process, you won't lose it. It will stick with you. And part of what I'm talking of all these things to you now is also part of that drill and grill, because I want you to have it in terms of this is not just physical. This is also very mental. Because when you go into this thing, it's a transformation. You are not human anymore. You are an animal. Right? But for all intent and purposes, this is a mythical animal. And along with that mystique of it, the mystery of it, is the flexibility of you having the interpretive opportunity. And that interpretive opportunity is not black and white. Meaning it's not right or wrong. As I mentioned earlier, it's all about being in the moment of the lion coming out, scouting, checking out the audience, mingling with the audience, expanding to the audience, and perhaps pull back. And something that we haven't done much is pause. The power of pause is even more attractive than the power of a big movement. Right? The power of pause is kind of like a comma, a colon, a semicolon, and you read through the sentence, you pause, and there's an effect to it. It hooks you. So don't think of lion dance as one continuous 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes routine. In between there, if we are able to have that mindfulness, the lion wants to pause. Just like when the cavy, the lion, pause to spring onto the prey. Am I making sense? Mm-hmm. Right? So that's why I said, if nothing else, watch the movement of the cat, because you will see elements of what I talked about. The slow movement, the pausing movement, the intensive focus that the lion can emulate. Particularly when the lion is approaching the chin. It's not just out. Right? The more you take time to approach the chin, and that's why you have to test. That's the interpretation of that check, translated into a more artistic move of lion dance. Because the cat, when it hunts, or the lion when it hunts, it's not just